I have Willie Waffle standing by on the line right now. Willie does the movies each and every week and is brought to you by Honest John's brand hot dogs and Polish kielbasa. It's the Honest John's brand. When you're thinking about barbecuing, it's all made in Utica. Delicious. Good morning, Willie Waffle. Good morning.
Well, good morning. And I think we have to remind people we are calling from upstate New York, the home of the Avengers headquarters, if you're a big geek like us.
So explain that to me. I guess I don't know that.
Well, what we saw in the previous movies is they've opened up a big, basically Avengers headquarters, a place to train people, keep all their equipment, keep all their planes, and it's all located in quote-unquote upstate New York.
No, we don't know exactly where in upstate, though, right?
Might have been the house we were at last night.
It might have been.
Yeah, I'm guessing it's near Poughkeepsie because that's what people in New York City think upstate is all about.
I think they, I think they feel upstate is what is it? Nanuet? Is that right?
Like Westchester.
Yeah. I was crossing the upstate Tappan Zee Bridge, and there I am in upstate New York, living in made it to the Adirondacks. I crossed the Tappan Zee. Okay, Willie, is the Avengers? Is that a big? Is that tied into Spider-Man? Is that what's going on here?
Yeah, Spider-Man has come home. That's why they're calling this the Homecoming movie, because, Spider-Man has always been a Marvel comic star, but, his movie rights were purchased years ago by Sony, and so they were making the movies with Tobey Maguire and such. And, all the big hardcore fanboys were really upset because they wanted him to be an Avenger, because in the comic books he was. So finally, Marvel has cut the deal. They've brought him home. We saw in Captain America Civil War that he is now going to be kind of in the Marvel universe. And this is the first kind of Marvel-driven Spider-Man movie. And oh my God, I mean, like all the comic book guys, all the guys who wear the costumes, all the guys who read all the comic books are so excited that he is back. And even you regular folks are going to like it too.
So, are you? I think are you a comic book guy? Did you?
Well, I've always loved the superheroes. I mean, I watched the Spider-Man TV show when I was a kid. And you had the animated cartoon Spider-Man, the Amazing Spider-Man, and what I love about this movie is that it doesn't forget about that history. There's still all these allusions to all the other characters in the Spider-Man world. So if you're a hardcore fan, you understand the joke about why this person says this or why this person kind of shows up. But you don't have to be totally steeped in all of that to enjoy the movie. It's an outright funny action movie that is captivating on every level. And I think a lot of it's because they're finally doing Spider-Man, pardon me, the way I think people wanted to see him.
Yeah.
He's a 15-year-old kid in high school. He can't get the courage to talk to a pretty girl, but he's fighting crime at night.
So, and I guess I never got that whole thing on Spider-Man, and maybe because I didn't do the comic books and all of that, but I didn't get that he was so young and that he is this almost awkward teenager that wants to be a part of everything, yet is, he has these superpowers and he's fighting crime and evil.
Yeah. Yeah, and it really is kind of the classic story of a teen kid, He wants to be an adult. He's ready to go. He wants to prove to the Avengers he's a big boy just like they are. And we see the struggles that he has because he's still a 15-year-old kid. And, and we see his vulnerabilities, and we see, the fears that he has in his life. And so we care more about him than I think we care about any other superhero. He's like your little brother. And that's why the action scenes work so well.
Right.
Because you care. They matter. You don't want to see this kid hurt.
So you seem to like it. What are you giving it?
I'm going 4 waffles. I think it's absolutely 100% perfect.
A perfect movie. Boy, that is really big. I got to go see this now. And
it is so exciting.
All right, Willie. So 4 waffles on the Spider-Man, and it's Spider-Man Homecoming. Is that what the exact title is?
Yeah, that's the exact title this time around, And I think we're going to see some Spider-Man showing up in the next few Avengers movies, too. And, there's a little bit of a tease for his next movie. And if you stick through the credits, Marvel always gives you a little something.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you, they're going to give you a little something in the middle of the credits. But if you wait until the very, very end, you are going to want to see that scene. because it's the one that's going to make you go, that's fantastic.
All right, so the tip here is, A, if you wait through to the very end of the credits, you will, A, find out what's going to happen next, a very big scene, and B, find out how dirty that theater really is. So wait around for that. It's worth it. It really is worth it. So, all right, Willie, great stuff, and we'll talk to you again next week.
Hey, you got it. You guys have a great weekend.
By the way, any other big monster movies, any other big blockbusters coming out through the summer?
Well, yeah, I think that we're going to still get a really good movie in the Planet of the Apes movie next week. War of the Planet of the Apes. I think that's going to be really big. I'm kind of curious to see if the Emoji movie kind of strikes a chord with people, or if they just think it's a stupid little silly animated film. I think that the proof is in the pudding there once we actually see it. And you've got the Dunkirk movie, which is, I think, going to be very, very good.
All right, really cool. And I got to tell you, on the Planet of the Apes, every time I see that, they're so human-like. I immediately think of Andrew and his arms. Whenever he wears short sleeves, he looks like an ape. It's so human-like.
I just missed out on getting cast in that movie. It was so close.
All right, Willie, enjoy the weekend. Thanks.
Hey, you two guys.
Right,
bye-bye.
Willie Waffle. Well, there you go. 4 waffles.
Nice.
How about that?
It's
about
this
time.
movie is so exciting. Willie's obviously a big, as he had said, into the superheroes and